Sagittarius, welcome back and happy Valentine's Day. I decided to dress things up and do a Valentine's Day theme. Um, and so far, you guys have the first reading that's Valentine's Day like. Everyone else have had breakups galore where I'm like, oh, you'll be okay, and onward and upward, and you'll find someone better. You deserve better. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm feeling so bad, but I'm not surprised either because the astrology talks about needing to leave relationships. If you don't know about the astrology, by the way, go have a look at my yearly reading, which talks all about it. Uh, Very important because we have some very, very rare things happening, like once in a lifetime astrological events happening. So have a look. There's a lot of energy that we can take advantage of this year and for the years to come. So, excuse me. Um, so Sagittarius, with no further ado, we're gonna get into the Lenormands. We've got the man, the clouds, the moon, the woman, and the rider. Um, I haven't been getting the man or the woman very often lately, and certainly not together, which I was surprised to see. I was like, oh, that's very Valentine's Day like. So, for most of you, this is a hetero relationship, but um, those of you in the LGBTQ community, this also applies to you. You can take this, the genders, how you it fits into your life, but we are focusing on the woman here who is you, Sagittarius, no matter what gender you are. So we have the man who is confused about his feelings for a woman and he's running, right? Man, clouds, moon, woman, rider, for those who are just watching. Man is a person, clouds, confusion, moon, uh, in the fields, woman about a person that they have feelings about, rider moving away from the situation. And the direction that the writer is pointing is very telling in this reading as well. So, this is a typical story of someone who is just unable to handle their own feelings. Is this someone that you want to be with? I'm not sure. We're going to find out. And Spirit, let's focus on that, please. Let's focus on whether this man is a good match for the woman. So the magician is our first card, and that tells us that you have it together. And like you have it together in the fact that you know what you deserve, you know um, what you want in a relationship, you know how to receive and know how to behave in an adult relationship. You know, you're well adjusted person. Um, Hold on. Yeah, this is you. This is not the man. Spirit, can you tell us about this man, please? And you know what we're going to do? We'll do something new for you guys since there's a clear division here. We're going to do woman on this side, man on the other side, and we'll do situations or whatever separates you in between or unites you. Can I see cards for the man, please? Oh, here, please. Give me a clear vision of this man. Okay. So the fool. This is something new for him. He's not used to feeling the way he feels. This can be a very, hold on. Okay. Yeah. I was going to say this can be very young people, but I have too many like 20-year-olds, teens type people watching. These are, mature people, but that does not mean that we can't have a person who is not in touch with their feelings. So anyway, the fool talks about this is a new situation for him or them, and that they're wanting to take the leap because they're really, and the moon is in the center here, so the focus is really about their feelings for you, and these feelings are the whole reading. They're very strong feelings that he feels. Okay. He sees the potential with you. I already see this. Nine of Wands goes in the middle. So yeah, this is very apropos for this. Nine of Wands talks about um, being kind of exhausted and questioning whether they're going to get results from their actions. And this can be both of you, where both of you are frustrated. So that's all I'm going to say for now. What else we got, Spirit? Maybe you can give me something for Sagittarius inside to go next to the Magician. Okay. So from the way the deck is behaving, I can already tell that you're like you're on your guard. You, what did I say about you being on your guard? I can when I shuffle the cards, shuffling tells me a lot about the feeling and the atmosphere of the situation. And I felt, and the cards will feel physically heavy and tight. It's hard to explain, but they'll feel physically different when I get this kind of energy. You're like, I don't know if this is worth this nonsense. Their behavior is so confusing and off putting to you now that you just want to throw in the towel. You have feelings for them, but you're like, this isn't worth it. Which, by the way, Sagittarius, good for you. I'm not saying that you should walk away from this person, but I'm saying that I love to see this kind of energy where you're in the beginning of a relationship and you're not willing to put up with nonsense, because I feel like there are a lot of people out there that put people through it. And, we light workers, or at least people with healthy hearts, need to stop putting up with, the dysfunction of the narcissists out there. or the dysfunctional people out there, you know, because it's enough with their dysfunction, like giving them way too much rope. So good for you. But hold on, let's have some for the man. Uh, okay, again, two of wands. Okay, so hold on there, Sagittarius. Stop right there. Let's not walk too far away from these cups yet. We've got the okay, and the deck is just like itching to. Okay, so the deck again is telling me something about the man here, which is he's got a lot to say that he's holding back. He's about to make the choice and he's about to choose you. So hold on there, Sag. Give him a second. Or them. Give them a second. But Spirit, can you give us a little glimpse into how they function? Is it someone who's healthy for Sagittarius? Okay. For Sagittarius. Are these all, we're taking all of these? Are these all for the man? These are all for the man. Okay. Yeah, I told you that this man has a lot to say. Okay, so he sees your value. So this is good so far. None of these are for the middle. Okay. He sees your value. He's okay. Okay. So this person has been through quite a bit. They're afraid to get their heart broken again. He sees your value. I think he feels like, or they. I need to. I keep saying he because it says man, but it doesn't have to be a man. They feel like you're out of their league type of thing. And yes, and here's the star too. That's exactly what this is. They feel like you're out of their league. They've never felt this way about someone like you before. They value you very much. The Three of Pentacles is. This is seeing someone's value and really wanting to be close to that value, but he's afraid of getting his heart broken. All right. Before I address the High Priestess, we're going to go for a middle card here. And we have an atmosphere card. What crosses them or what brings them together? Spirit, please. Hmm. Yeah, we got some difficulty here. So you're just going to need to. Okay, nope. I'm not going to say anything else. I don't want to have to backpedal later. I'm really unsure where this is going. I have a clear picture of what this person is feeling, which is kind of like, oh, endearing. But yeah, you see the deck is heavy again, and hey, there are some cautions that you need to have with this person. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I'm sorry, I don't mean to leave you out of this, but I just let's get the rest of the what Spirit has to say. Can I have some cards for Sag, please? On Sag's side. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I was afraid of that. See, I don't know if you saw the difference between when I do yours and when I do his. His is very heavy and tight, and yours is light and loose. And I don't mean loose by a foil tarot. This is one of the wild cards. And for you returning viewers, this comes out every now and then. We'll talk about that in a moment. Um, I read it, but I don't include it in the reading. We take that as like a bonus card. What else we got? What do we got for Sag? There. Okay, gotcha. Well, yeah, that makes sense because it's under the Eight of Cups here. Well, no, let's give this a open. Yeah. I'm on the fence about this Sagittarius, I have to say. So let's go over here on his side. He or they, like I said, are in their fields. They value you. You're out of their league. They're feeling like an imposter. They feel less than, all of those feelings. Their intuition is telling them to cut it out and just to get on with approaching you. But their fear is holding them back, which tells me that they've got an imbalanced root chakra. They've got some imbalances here that concern me. I mean, this energy, like I said, is very endearing and makes you feel for them. But is that a healthy energy moving forward into a new relationship? And on your side, none of these cards are surprising. You've got you who are being mindful of your own hearts because their behavior is very confusing and not the way it should be. So you're over here protecting your heart the way you should. And then again, this is that same energy where you're like, I'm out. I need to go look for love elsewhere. But we've got the Knight of Wands here, which is in direct conflict with the this energy over here. You have movement away and you have movement towards, but this is more of a suggestion from spirit than what you're thinking and doing. This is spirit saying that you need to, yes, you need to try and be the one who makes the first move. There's no need for one to hold back their feelings and wait for the other person to declare their feelings before you declare yours. It's just, especially not in a mature relationship. You know, that's the way we think when we're younger, like in our teens and 20s. Like, I'm not going to say I love you until they say they love me. And, you know, Um, and I'm not saying that we're at the love stage yet, but there is nothing that is stopping you from going to them and saying, listen, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't know why you're acting like this, but I really have feelings for you. Am I wrong about your feelings for me? Because if I am, that's okay. Whatever you want to say to them, but something to that effect where you let them know how you feel and then assess it from there. Break the ice, so to speak, with this situation. See what happens when you break the ice. If they're still freaking out after that, because do the work for them. Because right now they're the ones who are thinking what I just said about that, you know, well, worse because they're like, oh, they're out of my league. They can never love a person like me, and blah, 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 blah. So you eliminate that fear for them and be like, look, I am feeling XYZ for you. Do you feel the same way? Now, if they can't deal with that, then I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, you're getting this opportunity handed to you on a silver platter. If you can't respond after that, then I don't know, you've missed your window, I suppose. You know, not that the man is watching, it's you watching. Um, and for the rare cross watcher who's watching the Sagittarius reading to have a peek at how they feel about you, for Christmas sake, they like you. Could you just make a move already? Jeez. But, most of you go make the move, Sagittarius. So, let's see. Are we done with this deck? We're getting clarity from, okay. So, let's get some clarity on what happens if Sagittarius does the work for this person. What if Sagittarius? Oh my God. Good Lord. Okay. So, we've got three cards here. Okay. Okay. All right. So, you got a positive outcome. Look, Page of Wands, again, make the move. You've got the Empress here. You've got the Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh. You've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is him who's never going to make the damn move already. This is you, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is you in exaltation, the way he sees you as you, his wifey Empress or whatever. But the Four of Wands reverse and how he can't fathom his dream coming true. Ay, ay, ay. So cute. Um, but the star reversed. I mean, we could go on and on. Okay. All right. We're going to stop right there. And you know what? We are going to keep this card. So this is um, one of Pamela Smith, who is the original artist for the original tarot deck that, well, the original modern Rider-Waite Smith tarot deck um, that on the anniversary, on the centennial, this is the centennial deck, they decided to add some of her other illustrations. And so I keep them in the deck because I love the illustrations. And this is what I call a caution in love. Both of them are enthralled with each other, but they have these birds on top of them where one of them are tumbling here. So the birds say a lot about being in love and being in divine love and everything, but this bird over here says it all in, not letting yourself be blind in love. So, this is a thumbs up for you, Sagittarius, but proceed with caution. Just be careful because this is a broken person that you're dealing with. I don't think that they're entirely dysfunctional. They seem to have a surface level innocuous dysfunction about their self esteem. Um, can that become something that's, uh, poisonous, that will taint your relationship moving forward? I can't say either way. It may be for some of you. It's just that I don't think that this is anything that you can't handle. You already have a square head on your shoulders. You've got your heart appropriately protected. You know how to deal with a situation like this, Sagittarius. I'm so happy to finally, out of all the readings, have like a real love story for Valentine's Day. So grateful. Okay, we're not done yet. Let's do your we'll do Roses and Love deck. Oh, Sagittarius, I'm so excited for you. Tell me about this situation, please, Sagittarius. You know I love engaging with you. I'll be so disappointed if you guys don't tell me about this. And you know what? Save this reading too and tell me about it as it progresses. There's nothing wrong with you coming back and giving me a comment a few weeks or months later. I want to hear about this love story, please. Okay. Watching you move is killing me, but what I want is the best for you. Oh, see, what a sweet guy. This person is really, this is a real, I miss us. Okay, so, wait a minute now. Okay, I think we might have a rebound here. Yeah, this is rebound. Okay, so there's a little bit of discussion that you guys are going to need to have about this past relationship that they just came out of. And this might be why they're a little gun shy. They may have been mistreated in their last relationship. And they, you know, this might be too why you need to proceed with caution. One more. Again, that doesn't not mean that you need to get in your chariot yet. I want to make you mine. Yeah. So, all right. So I have some advice for you, but we're gonna let's see what else we have. Do we need any of these? No. Okay. Messages from the universe. Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself. What it ay ay ay. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. Sagittarius. How perfect of a suggestion from the universe could that be? That's exactly what we've been talking about. But Spirit is also saying, yeah, well, yeah, that's what I've been telling you. Knight of Wands. Don't be afraid to make the first move that they're saying. Okay, so the advice that I was talking about before was for this rebound, you may already know. You guys may have already talked about this past relationship, but if you haven't, let's discuss this past relationship, please. Go talk to them about it. Find out how old this relationship is. If they just got out of this relationship, still means don't get in that chariot. Hold on. You're just going to need to take this relationship a little bit slower. Now, if they're coming out of like, yeah, so this is a new divorce or a new departure, yeah, take it slow. But do we have a Knight of Pentacles here somewhere? Okay. But Knight of Pentacles just flashed in my mind. Where Knight of Pentacles is like, he has a clear picture of where he's going, but he's not in a hurry, you know? So, anyway, if this happened a while ago and he's kind of pining over a situation that he was hurt over, and again, this doesn't need to be he, they were hurt over years ago, then, you know, you don't have to worry as much about it, but, just be careful about their heart and take it easy and make sure you have a lot of check-ins about the way they're feeling and that kind of thing. I don't have to tell you how to deal with a relationship, Sagittarius. You know how to deal with relationships. You know what I'm saying? This is just saying, just be careful. If this is new, there needs to be a couple of different approaches depending on what stage that they're in for each of you. Okay, Sag? So beautiful, Sag. Please let me know what's going on with you. I love comments. And you returning folks, you know that I respond to all of them. I love engaging with you. I want to hear about this love story. Many, many blessings on you and this relationship. Valentine's Day blessings. Love and light.